G'day guys, and welcome to my final team reveal. I got it just getting out the day before the season starts, so it's not really too different to what I've been shown, but we've got a couple of rookies that have been named guaranteed, and there's probably big changes in the midfield. So we'll just go ahead. First pick, Jake Lloyd. He's been in the team since I started Supercoach this season, and he's stayed there the whole time. We know what he's like in the back line. We know what he can do. We know how well he can score. So, is he priced probably a bit too high for my liking? Probably, but we move. Next, Rory Laird. He's been picked from the day one. Hasn't moved. Playing midfield. Probably he's in 52% of teams. How he's not in 100%, I don't know. There must be 48% of teams out there coached by fucking idiots, to be honest. But we move. And then we've got Short. So they're the three primo bat defenders that I've got, and hopefully don't. I'm banking them to score well each week, and I don't want to trade them ever unless they get injured. Coming in at the fourth spot is Jordan Clark. He's been named. He's going to play. Hopefully he can secure his role. Hopefully make some good change out of him and flip him to possibly a Tom Stewart for me. But yeah, hopefully we have to flip him to someone. And then we've got he's probably a bit too expensive for my liking, but should play, and job security should be pretty decent. And then we've got Highmore. Hopefully his job security is good as well. We're pretty stuck for defender rookies, to be honest. Kazitzi's going to come in, and then I've got Murray. I don't know if he plays round one. Probably not, but hopefully. And that'd be good if he does. If not, hopefully he comes in at some point. If any other rookies get named, like these rookies, if some don't get named and others do, they'll swap. But hopefully we get it right. And then in the midfield, big Lockie Neal. Look, if you don't, I'm not against not picking Lockie Neal to start off with. His price will probably drop a good chunk of change. You could get him in you could look to get him in round 4 or 5. But I just have too much fear in not picking him. But I don't think he will drop 100k, I reckon. Then Clayton Oliver, again, picked, hasn't moved. And then the king of Supercoach, Jack McRae. And then big Cripper. So that's what's changed really in my midfield. I've had 5 mids this whole time, but just lack of rookies and looking at the structure, this is the big change I've had to make. So I've had to drop. I had Guthrie, and then haven't ever been 100% sold on him. I'm going to kick myself if he does do what I think he's capable of. So I had him out and had Fife in. But now we're back to 4 mids. Usually I don't start without 5 at least, and I like the idea of starting with 6, but I don't think this is the year to do that. And then we've got some mid rookies. Bruin's been named. I'd say power plays. Berry hopefully gets in. Brockman we pray and hope for. Downey. Gordon's been named. And so has Scott from Thy Doggies. So that's good. That's good to know. I'll probably have Gordon on over Brockman. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so the mids is the big change. I've dropped the 5th mid. You'll see why in a minute. But yeah, I took Fife out because he was the riskiest mid option I had. But I will look to bring Fife in at some stage. We got Gorn Grundy. don't really think anyone needs to be told why for that. And then Flynn's been named. And yeah, so this was a player I tossed up and down with, but we're going with Big Danger. A good mate of mine, he's an investigative journalist, Big Scotty Buck. He went and did some digging around at GMHBA Stadium and found out that Danger's groin injury is due to just him having a massive dick. And they've brought in a special trainer with special tape, and they're going to tape his salve to his leg. So when he's running around, it doesn't irritate the injury and bring it back. So good news there on the Dangerfield front. Get him in. And then we got Big Dunkley. And then Dusty. So this is why I've gotten rid of the fifth mid. Again, forward rookies there's not really a lot of them, and we know from history that forward rookies aren't the best scorers. So we move some stuff around in the midfield to sort of make this forward line a lot better. Then we've got Danaher and Paddy Dow in there, hopefully to make some money. And then hopefully Rowe gets a gig. Oliver Henry from Collingwood's been named. And then hoping Bergman gets a gig. So yeah, that's it. That's the team. 12 grand left. So my hope, my 12 premiums, the 3 backmen, 4 mids, 2 rucks, 3 forwards. I think that's 12. 3, 6, 10. Yeah. I'm hoping these 12 guys don't leave my team for the whole year. The only reason I would want to trade them is if they've done a season-ending injury or they're out for 5 weeks or whatever. I'm banking them to be scoring well enough to justify them staying in the team. And yeah, I just don't want those 12 players to have to leave my team. I know they've got a couple of mid prices, Dow, Danaher, and Jordan Clark. I don't want too many mid prices, but these are the 3 mid price guys that I think can earn me 150 to 200k, and can flip them either into a primo or downgrade them to a rookie that's coming through, bank some cash. And yeah, that's the plan. My midfield, I'm not comfortable with 4 mid primos, but I think I have to just cop it. And yeah, but that's what we're going with. Of course, if some rookies don't get named, others do, they'll swap around. But that's what we got, boys. Round 1 starts tomorrow. Supercoach is off and flying. I'm up and about for everything. Very excited. What I want to do is at the end of each round, go live for an hour or so. Talk about the team. Talk about options. Get anyone that's in the chat to kind of talk about their team. Talk about what they're thinking, and just get like a nice, good group discussion going. So if anyone's keen for like anything like that, let me know. And yeah, let's get after it. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your season. Good luck with your teams. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.